Let's jump across now to the NBA on the Sportsmax Zone. All-time great NBA coach Phil Jackson once claimed that for a team to be a title contender, they should attain 40 wins before they lose 20 games. And the Milwaukee Bucks are right on that pace. Against the Chicago Bulls on Thursday night, they aimed to improve their 40-17 record, and they did.
DeMar DeRozan looking on as his Chicago Bulls get set to take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And in the first, Giannis finds Javon Carter for the three, making Giannis the all-time leading assist man in Milwaukee Bucks history. Drew Holiday over to Brook Lopez. He gets the stuff here. Milwaukee up 28-15. But in the second quarter, not good news for the Bucks. Giannis goes down after trying to block a shot and injures his right hand. He would head back to the locker room. Going to want to stick and stay with NBA.com for the updates on his condition. It's a right wrist sprain. He would not return. Later in the second quarter, it's Brook Lopez hitting the jumper and drawing the foul. Then Lopez connects on the three, and it's 47-33. That one from way outside. Later, Zach LaVine left open for three, and boy, he's comfortable knocking that shot down. It's a 9-point advantage for the Bucks after that. Drew Holiday with a nice dish to Lopez, and Lopez gets another bucket. 61-49, Milwaukee up by a dozen at the break. Holiday now with a nice pass to Lopez for the bucket. 68-56 at this point. Then Nikola Vucevic gets into the paint for the lay-in. That cuts the lead down to 10. Drew Holiday gets the bucket and one for the Bucks later in the third. He'd make the free throw. Then it's Lopez getting a jam, and Milwaukee up by a dozen again with less than a minute to go in the third quarter. We move to the fourth now. Carter finding A.J. Green for the three-pointer. Then Carter drives and hits the jumper. Then Carter banks one in. Javon Carter just going off as the Bucks go up by 22. Then Green knocks down a three-pointer, and Milwaukee goes on to win this one by a dozen. Your final score, 112-100.
After the game, Bucks coach Mike Budenholzer said this about Giannis. He's a guy that's attacking the basket all the time. He's fearless, he takes a lot of falls, so you kind of learn to just expect him to always just bounce back up, and that's what we're hoping for from this on. Initial reports were hopeful and X-ray was clean. Well, team, are the Bucks legitimate title contenders?
I would think they are, especially in a season where we are struggling to find conclusive analysis of who would win. Pretty open. They were champions 2 seasons ago. The season before that, they were regular season champions. Giannis is as good now as he ever was. I would say, yes, they're legitimate title contenders. To repeat, especially in a season when, you know, it is really difficult to identify who are favorites to win.
Yeah, but contenders if Giannis is out, because Giannis is very, very important to this Bucks team.
Oh yeah, he's extremely important. When you have a player like Giannis who knows how to get it done on the big moments, on the big days, averaging over 30 points per game, over 10 rebounds per game. He's already having a fabulous season, but you have to think, based on the initial reports, that Giannis won't be out for too long. And once he returns to that setup, then you expect them to get the business done. The Bucks have done very well this season. They had a great start, won their first 9 games. Yes, they haven't been as invincible since the initial outset, but they've had those 3 and 4 game runs, 5 game runs. And so, yes, they are doing, I think, what they need to do to get to the postseason. And I think when they get there with a fit Giannis, I have no doubt that they will be going very, very deep, pushing to be right there when the title is being decided.
Yeah, well, we'll wait and see, because, of course, he came off in the second quarter and they still went on to win. Now, it's All-Star Weekend and Sportsmax will be there, along with the Take Your Shot promo winner, Ayana Ishmael. This year, the layout will be a bit different, with the captains picking the teams shortly before the game. So what are the expectations? It's a big, big weekend. Those who love basketball, of course, they look forward to the All-Star weekend because you get to see all your favorite superstars in one spot doing what we love.
Yeah. How far ahead of the games the captains had been picking before now?
Well, we would know by now.
Yeah.
We would know by now.
But we don't know right now. So.
I think a lot of what is happening with the All-Star game is essentially the NBA trying to find relevance for it in this day and age. And I think a lot of the changes that we are seeing is because of that. There has long been that feeling that people don't take, well, the players don't take the All-Star game that seriously, and they haven't for a while. And so I think what we're finding is a situation where organizers are trying to find ways to make it still relevant.
Well, for sure, I'm totally excited. So they did a great job by making it relevant for me because I can't wait to see the teams.
I'm happy that you are excited. Are you excited, Lance?
I'm not feeling it, quite frankly, but
well, I'm feeling it for both of you and myself. So I look forward to see the names being listed and, of course, see who plays.
Yeah,
it's break time, team.